Settle in. Close your eyes. Find a good seated pose on your mat. Scan the body. Trying to notice any tension. Trying to release that. Making any needed adjustments. Maybe shaking out the shoulders a little bit, stretching the neck. Adjusting your seated stance. Doing whatever is needed to relax the body. Scanning the breath. Trying to slow down the breath. And just trying to intentionally turn our awareness inside, turn the focus inside. Minimize any distractions, any thoughts. Trying to park anything we need to do. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of things we need to do rest of the day. Just trying not to think of those for the next 25, 30 minutes and make the most of our time together. Chant 3 ohms to begin. So with your eyes closed, join your hands at your heart center. Inhale. And for today, we'll be on the mat, lying down on our back, and then turn and lie down on the stomach, do some loosening practices, and work on a bunch of poses, mainly focused on our lower body and the middle part of our body. We'll come up on the mat, seated, do the Bhastrika pranayam, 2 or 3 rounds, and then some other pranayam breathwork practices. So let's lie down on the mat, start with some stretches, some loosening practices. Feet close together, hands by your side, palms facing down. Stretch your body a little bit. Start with some alternate leg raise, breath body synchronization. So left leg stays on the mat, right leg goes up as you inhale, controlled movement. As you exhale, right leg down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left leg down. Keep alternating right and left. Inhale, right leg up. Trying to raise it a little bit higher. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg up. Trying to keep the knee straight if you can. You can bend it slightly. Try to keep the knee as straight as you can. Tighten your cord. Use your core strength. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, down. Left leg up. A little bit higher if possible. Left leg down. We'll do 2 more on each side or each leg. Inhale, right leg up. Down. Left leg up. Left leg down. Try not to press on your elbows. Again, use your core strength, strengthen your quads. Last time, inhale, right leg up, a little bit higher. Exhale, right leg down. Last time, left leg up, a little bit higher. Left leg down. Quick break. Work on both the legs, raising both the legs at the same time. Need even more core strength. All right, let's go ahead. Inhale, both the legs up. Again, controlled movement, especially when you go down. Exhale. Slowly bring them down. Don't let them just drop. Tighten your core. Inhale, left leg up, both the legs up. Exhale, down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, almost there. Inhale, both the legs up. Exhale down. One last time. Inhale, both the legs up, a little bit higher. Exhale down. Quick break again. Do some Pavana Muktasan Kriya. It's called Pavana Muktasan Kriya, wind release posture. All right. So now this time, fold the right leg, left leg stays on the mat. You can either wrap your hands around your right ankle or hands on the right hamstring, opening up the knee a little bit more. And then you can keep your head back on the mat and take the left leg off the mat and make circles in the air with the left leg. We'll do 5 circles in each direction. If you want to add a bit more challenge, then slowly bring your head off the mat, back off the mat, chin close to your right knee. One more, and then change direction. Continuing to make circles in the air with the left leg. 5 circles, 3, 4, 5. And then release the left leg, release the right leg. Quick break. Repeat that on the other side. Fold the left leg, hands around your left ankle or on the left hamstring. Right leg off the mat, 5 circles in each direction with the right leg. Head back can be on the mat or bring it up. Chin close to the left knee this time. One more and then switch. 5 circles in the other direction with the right leg. Trying to keep the right knee straight if possible. You can bend it slightly if that helps. 4, 5. Release both the legs, quick break. One more loosening practice. Rocking front to back, side to side with the legs folded. Bend both the feet together, both the legs together. And then either hands on both the hamstrings or hands wrapped around both the ankles, hugging your knees. And then turning right to left. Rocking right to left, turn to the right. And then to the left. Massaging the back carefully, slowly. Don't sprain your back, don't hurt yourself. Focus, be mindful of the movement. Just rocking side to side. Feeling the stretch in the back. One more on each side. And then back into the center, quick break. You can keep your knees folded or you can straighten your legs, whatever you like. We're going to rock front to back. 5 rounds. When you're ready, come up slightly and then go back down. Be careful when you go back down. Don't let your back just drop and hurt yourself. Continue rocking front to back. Come up as much as is comfortable. If you can come up to seated, when you rock in the front, that's great, but you don't have to. Let's do one more. And then release, back on the mat. Straighten the legs. Quick break, Shavasana. Toes pointing outwards, palms by your side, palms facing up. Catch your breath. Hopefully feeling a bit more warmed up. It's pretty warm outside, don't need to warm up too much. Nevertheless, good to loosen some of the muscles, some of the joints before we do the poses. All right, let's move on. First pose, plow pose, Halasan. Do the half version. Stay at the half version only unless you want to try the full version. If you're comfortable doing so, feet together, hands by your side. Tighten your core, tighten your quads. And as you inhale, both the legs off the mat, as high up as you can, close to 90 degrees if possible. And stay there as a pose, half plow. If that's too much, bend the knees slightly, hands on the hamstrings, that's totally fine. Just don't press too hard. Try to use the strength in your quads, your core as much as possible. Knees slightly bent or knees straight, breathe. And then again, if you're comfortable, if you've practiced this before, if you want to get into the full pose, slowly take the legs behind you, legs getting close to your forehead, your face, and then the feet close to the ground above you, or behind your head, I should say. And then slowly unwind, release your legs, quick break, Shavasana. Catch your breath. You can practice one more time if you'd like. Breathe. Next pose, boat pose. Bring your feet together, hands by your side. And when you're ready, take the legs off the mat at about 30 degrees. So not all the way up, just at about 30 degrees. Again, you can bend your knees slightly, support your hamstrings, hands on the hamstrings, and stay there, half boat pose. Ideally, legs straight, knees straight, but if you need to bend them slightly, that's fine. Full pose, slowly bring your head, your back off the mat, balancing yourself on your sit bone like a V. Breathe. And then as you exhale, release. Lower your body back on the mat. Quick break in Shavasana. Next pose, bridge pose, setu bandhasan. And then we'll turn, lie down on the stomach and do one more pose. Bring your feet together. Now feet on the mat, soles of the feet on the mat. Feet about hip width apart. And then as you inhale, raise your torso, your back off the mat as high up as is comfortable. Tighten your core, tighten your glutes, hamstrings. Stay there. Breathe. Make sure you aren't pressing too much on your elbows, your arms. Really using your core strength to keep your body like a bridge. Breathe. One more breath. And then as you exhale, back down, straighten the legs. Shavasana, quick break. And then let's turn, lie down on the stomach. One more pose, bow pose. Lying down on the stomach, prone pose. Legs are together, feet are together. Hands by the side. And then let's just try to do the half pose first. So fold both the knees and then see if you are able to get your hands on your feet, your toes, your ankles, whatever is accessible to you. And then take your legs off the mat. So you can continue to keep your chest, your chin on the mat. Just take your legs off the mat. Half pose. And then if you want to go further, slowly bring your head, your chest off the mat, balancing yourself on the pubic bone, stomach region. Full pose, dhanurasan, bow pose. Back arch like a bow. Breathe. And then slowly release. Straighten both the legs, cross your arms, and then rest your chin on the back of one of the palms, whichever one is on top. Or you can turn either to the right side or the left side and have the cheek, right or left cheek, rest on the back of the palm. Relaxed, prone pose, Makarasan. Breathe. Couple more breaths here. And then let's turn back, lie down on the back, do some relaxation before we move on to some breathing practices. So lie down on the back, Shavasana, close your eyes, and take a few moments to relax, scanning the body, releasing any tension, noticing the movement of the stomach with the breath, whatever is happening on its own without any effort. Noticing the breath, heart rate's probably still up. Give it some time to slow down. Just trying to bring your awareness to the movement of your stomach rising as you breathe in, falling as you breathe out. Trying to bring in positivity with each inhale, letting go of any negativity with each exhale. Cleansing thoughts with each inhale, letting go of any negativity, any distraction with each exhale. Letting the breath recover. Couple more breaths. And then bring your feet together, turn to the right side or the left side. Stay there for a few breaths if you like. Become more aware of that side. And then taking the support of both your hands, come back into a seated pose. Get some water if you need to. We'll move on. Start with a round or two of Bhastrika pranayam. Active inhale, exhale, using the arm movement to facilitate that active inhale, exhale. All right. So hands by your side, arms by your side. As you inhale, arms go up. As you exhale, arms go down. We'll do about 8 to 10 breaths or strokes in the first round. Go at your own pace. If you don't feel good, stop the practice, do something else. Release your hands, keep your eyes closed. Quick break, observe. See how you feel. Next round, we'll try to do it with more awareness. Be careful if you have any back pain, stomach cramps. And then one more round, slightly longer, maybe 30, 40 strokes or whatever you feel like doing. Hands by your side, trying to activate our diaphragm, our breathing muscles, becoming more aware of those muscles. Close your eyes and begin. Go at your own pace. I'll let you finish a few more if you're still going. Keep your eyes closed when you're done. Observe, see how you feel. Notice your breath. And then open your eyes. Let's try one more round just to deepen the practice a little bit. Close your eyes, maybe visualize what you're trying to do. And then when you're ready, another 30 to 40 strokes or whatever you would like to do. Let's begin. Let's finish up this round. Quick break. Keep your eyes closed. Observe. And then open your eyes. All right, next practice, some right nostril breathing. So for this practice, right hand, index finger, middle finger curled, tips making contact with the palm, other three fingers open. Close the left nostril with the ring finger, and then breathing in and out through the right nostril, 8 to 10 breaths when you're ready. One more, if you're still going. Release the right hand, keep your eyes closed, observe. Right nostril breathing called surya, anulom, vilom. Good practice for the mornings. Open your eyes and then one more round, 8 to 10 breaths, right nostril breathing. Close your eyes, begin when you're ready at your own pace. Take your time, don't rush. If it's difficult to breathe from just one nostril, just do any other breathing practice. Breath or two more if you're still going, and let's stop the practice. Again, small break, keep your eyes closed, observe, being fully aware of what's happening, how the practice feels during the practice, how you feel after the practice. Remembering that, trying to remember that, so you can improve your practice, make any adjustments next time you do the same practice. And then continue to keep the eyes closed. Make any adjustments in your seated posture. Next 5 to 6 minutes, some guided meditation. Find a good posture, relax your body. And then we'll start by improving our awareness of the five senses, what's around us, and then try to close them, silence them, and turn our awareness inside. So start by just bringing our awareness to the eyes. Eyes are closed. Just feeling the eyelids, relaxing them a little bit. If they feel too tight, just gently closed. Eyes relaxed. Becoming more aware of the ears, any sounds around us. Trying not to let them distract us, accepting what's around us. More aware of the nose next. Any smells, hopefully nothing too distracting. Next, our sense of taste, being more aware. Last but not least, our sense of touch, feeling the body making contact with the ground, feeling the weight of the body, noticing the hands, palms, resting on the knees or thighs, making contact, noticing the air on the face, the hands, feet. And then, like a turtle that goes in its shell, trying to turn our awareness inside. And then just bringing our awareness entirely on the breath. And then maybe silently counting the breath in our mind as a way to focus the mind. 1 to 10. And then restart counting to 1 once you get to 10. Simple trick to catch yourself getting distracted if you start counting to 11, 12 and beyond. No big deal, just reset, start counting from 1. Just focusing on the breath. Just noticing when the mind wanders, just as curiosity, not following it, observing and then gently nudging the mind to focus on the breath. And then let's work towards closing the class. Scanning the mind, checking in with the mind, seeing how the mind feels. Scale of 1 to 10, 1 being calm, 10 being agitated. Just noticing and seeing what we can do to improve quality of our focus. And then let's chant 1 Om to close out the class. So with your eyes closed, join your hands. Inhale. Open your palms and open your eyes, blinking into your palms. Namaste. Thanks for joining. Have a great rest of your day.